Today we'll be performing an instructional video on how to perform consistently an ultra flash launch. One thing is very key in this launch. You must have the hold driver. Without it, you cannot perform the launch. If you have a gold layer, which is not on this gold Valkyrie, you cannot perform an ultra flash launch. Why would you want to do an ultra flash launch, you may ask? Well, perform correctly, the ultra flash launch will give you a true jet shoot inside the stadium, which we will demonstrate later. It is a risky launch, but perform correctly, it will burst your opponent very, very frequently and make you win most battles. The combination I like to use is the setup for Beast Behemoth, which is his original faceplate, heavy, and hold, which is the driver you must use. However, the best performing Beyblade with the ultra shoot launch is God Valkyrie with heavy hold. We will demonstrate this in battle very soon. Two other things you must have for an ultra rush launch. You must have either a sword launcher or a long winder. Why, must you ask? Because you need a very powerful launch, and a very usual light launcher or Hasbro launcher will not give you the speeds recommended for the ultra rush launch. Alright, we're going to demonstrate the ultra rush launch. We're now going to demonstrate the ultra flash launch. Our standard launch is normally held level. A rush launch is slightly slanted, and an ultra flash launch is extremely slanted, and you will see the importance of this very shortly. The free spinning driver allows the bay to spin at an extreme angle and hit the contact points of its opponent very frequently while staying in place. Afterwards, it will pick up speed, vault around the arena, hit the edge, and shoot back towards the center at its opponent, striking it very frequently and occurring a burst finish. We will demonstrate the launch now. As you can see, it spins very quickly in the center of the arena, then circles to the outside and back to the center. Some launches will perform better than others. And at times you will not achieve a true jet shoot, but what you will achieve is the extreme spinning speeds where your bay will hold in place around the center of the stadium, causing it to frequently strike on an angle the opponent's bottom layer, which will move it into the burst position. This is what you want to achieve in a burst battle. Let's try this again. As you can see, the speeds are very, very great, and the rotating motion combined with the bay at an extreme angle, and the free spinning driver allow it to make frequent contact with the opponent and burst. I'll now show you an original launch, a regular launch with the Behemoth, so you can see how it normally performs. As you can see, normally it shoots itself around the stadium until it loses speed and enters the center of the stadium, losing speed, normally resulting in a spin finish. One more time we'll show you that. There you go. We will demonstrate in battle why this is so effective very shortly. For the purposes of this video, our opponent will be Spriggan, Storm Spriggan. Let's make this equal and have a Takara Bay versus Takara Bay. Now this is a very easy bursting bay, as you can hear. The clicks are not very heavy. But for demonstration purposes, this is the bay we will be using. I'm actually glad this did happen. This shows you one of the risks of the Ultra Rush launch. The high speeds and spin rate can cause a ring out very easily. You can also have a ring out by the high speeds just launching yourself out of the stadium. And here we go. Storm Spriggan versus Beast Behemoth. As you could see, Behemoth made very early contact on Spriggan, hitting it below the contact points it would like and bursting it very easily. This does work on very hard to burst bays such as Victory Valkyrie. We have had the practice of doing it. Try it yourself. Let's demonstrate. There we go, early contact, and there we go again. Very early burst. The Ultra Rush launch, when performed correctly, is nearly unstoppable.